remember the Numatic NV250, although it's probably a 350 with a different top on, that we got from the car boot in the summer. Well, he has been fully stripped apart, fully washed, fully put back together, and we just need to finish off the couple of little jobs that we're doing and see how well he works now. Let's have a look. Yes, hello, my pneumatic and vacuum cleaner chums. How are you today? Yes, we got this little fellow from the car boot in the summer, and what an amazing find it has been. I've been using it before I refurbished it because it is quite fun. You can't beat an old pneumatic for use and sound and being nice and whatnot. And yeah, I've used this in the house, out on the car. It's been pretty flipping nice. And I mean, the motor runs fine, and I shall tell you now, I have not touched the motor at all. He is motor-wise as he was when we left him. What I have done though is just clean everything. All the mating surfaces were disgusting. All of the rubber seals were just stuck to the paint and weren't sealing so much because they got all hard. And lots of little bits like that. The filter, as you can remember the filter from before, this has been through the washing machine, and I can't guarantee it's a genuine original filter, but it certainly looks pretty good. I can't quite see why it wouldn't be. And then yeah, in here, no rust. The paintwork on this entire machine is pristine. The most I've done, just put a little drop of Q-Bond around all of the bits of paint that were chipped, just so they don't get really worse. I had visions of like washing it and all the paint just goes off completely, but it didn't. It was okay. This bag connector in here, done it up now, it actually unscrews on these. There we go. And it was hanging on by a thread. It was literally barely done up when I first took it off. So I'm hoping that we are going to see some improvement. This off for a laugh. The trolley, I didn't repaint it. I'm not good enough to repaint it. It does have some dinks and some bits of paint that are missing, but overall it's not bad either. All the metal parts got a little bit of a polish, the wheels washed and cleaned and re-greased. They all work very nicely indeed. Yeah, this machine is now ready for another 40 odd years of not the hard work, light work, I don't know really, we shall see. But we want some sort of dust catching device, so we shall fit a bag. Get that on. It's a nice tight seal. There we go. So we shall fit a bag. We shall pop the filter back in. Then we can take our lid and making sure it's lined up so that we don't trigger anybody's OCD. We can pop that and that into place. And then I think we may as well put the hose back together. So this isn't the hose that it came to me with from the car boot, thankfully, because that hose was awful. It's also still not the original hose the machine should have. This machine should have the earlier HVC style hose connector, I think. So while we're replacing it with a genuine pneumatic one from actually a car boot Hetty that I bought, and then put the real pattern hose from this on that and sold it, and then kept the nicer hose for this, and I think that works pretty well indeed. Put the cuff end on again. It shouldn't have this long modern style cuff that I am fitting to it, but you know, the parts for this are ever so rare. We just need to be thankful that we can put anything together at all that is at least genuine pneumatic. And then if I lean over here, and tangle all the cables straight away, there we go. I did change the plug because it had a very bashed and worn plug, and I had this Dura plug knocking around. It's in pretty good condition, and yeah, durable plug for a durable vacuum. Plug it in and check it still works. Yeah, and there feels like there's more airflow already. I don't have to wait for the machine to clamp itself together in order to give the airflow. it's there. That is the sound that the motor makes, and I've decided that is fine. I didn't want to tap apart the motor. You cause damage even if you're careful. You know, it runs beautifully when it's on and together. I didn't see any sense in getting rid of it just for that little sound. Old pneumatics need to make funny little sounds. They are funny little vacuums. Right, let's go find some floor cleaning tools. There they are. I've popped them away whilst I refurbish the vacuum. So again, AN1s and AN pneumatic single pedal floor head. Although again, not the, I think this would have had the solid red head at its age. Yeah, all sadly long gone. But we can be close enough with this. I mean, it doesn't clamp itself down, really. It is just gliding across the top of the car. But it is picking up all the bits in its path. There we go, it's just taking 2 pence. Quite nice. But it is lovely to use. This head glides. You could pull the machine around for days. I mean, if we come over here and I push the pedal down. Oh, yes. Very pleasant indeed. Come on, boy. Yeah. Excellent cleaning reach with it because it has a massive hose on it. Very nice. Where we can make a little bit of mess as well. Because the birdhouse is full of dead organ in it. There we go. That can go on there. Oh yeah, straight up. Blimey. Literally no snow ploughing, no drama. Gone. And that is what you want with a machine like this. Can't remember how much airflow it had before, but it's now pulling a nice 70. 72? No, 70. So that's nice. That'll do. And the more he's run, the less he makes that dry bearing sound. He just needs to be used. Bless him. Used and loved. And that's pretty much it, really. I saved an old quirky pneumatic. We put some tools together for him. And now I'm probably going to sell it because it is massive and I have no need for it. But I wasn't going to leave him out in the cold. So that's it, really. Not much more to say. I mean, it's odd, really, looking at these two vacuums side by side. The motor's dated 83 in this. That's dated 1980. They're probably designed at about the same time. So we do have two age-appropriate vacuums, even if one is British through and through, and one is American through and through. You know, it's all excitement, fun and games. So thank you very much for watching my old Henry. They are certainly amazing machines. If I had use or need for it, I would certainly keep it because, you know, it works really, really well and it's lovely. But alas, I don't, and I can't hoard things forever. So I can just say that I've cleaned him up. He's passed through my hands and it's a flipping lot better for it as well. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I and some other quirky commercial cleaner will see you soon. Bye bye.